Good morning children, Shanti. Let's solve the next problem. Third one, Febina borrows rupees 12,500 at 12% per annum for 3 years at simple interest. Febina took 12,500 rupees at a 12% per annum instead rate of interest 12% per annum for 3 years as simple interest she has taken. And Radha borrows the same amount for the same time period. Means Radha also took 12,500 for the same amount for the same time period. Means here time period is 3 years itself, but rate of interest is 10% per annum. She took as 10% per annum compounded annually. First Febina took as simple interest, she took as compound interest children. Okay, who pays more interest and by how much? We have to find. Solution. Case 1 we will consider for Febina. Given principal is equal to 12,500, rate of interest is 12% per annum and time period is 3 years. Simple interest is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. Okay. Then substitute all the values, that is 12,500 into 12 into 3 divided by 100. 0, 0 strike out. 125 into 12 into 3 will remain. If you multiply 4,500 we will get. Means Febina has to pay rupees 4,500. Case 2, that is for Radha. Principal amount is 12,500, rate of interest is 10% per annum, time period is 3 years. Only here rate of interest is different for both. Okay. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. P is 12,500 into 1 plus rate of interest is 10 children, 10 by 100 whole to the power 3 because time period is 3. 0, 0 strike out, 1 by 10 will remain. 10 ones are 10 plus 1 by 10 will become whole cube. 12,500 into 10 plus 1 divided by 10 whole cube. 12,500 into 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10 whole cube. Then you have to multiply 3 times here. 11 by 10, 11 by 10 and 11 by 10. This as it is. 0, 0 strike out. Okay. 125 to 11 into 11 into 11 divided by 10 remain. If you simplify, 16,673.50. We got the amount, then easily you can find compound interest. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. That is rupees 16,673.50 minus 12,500, which is 4,137.5. Okay. Febina pays more interest, that is rupees 4,500 minus 4,137.50. which is equal to rupees 362.50. Next question children. I borrowed rupees 12,000 from Jamshed at 6% per annum simple interest for 2 years. Had I borrowed this sum at 6% per annum compound interest, what extra amount would I have to pay? If he took as simple interest, how much amount he has to pay? If he took as compound interest, how much he has to pay? We are going to find. Okay. Here case 1. Principal is equal to rupees 12,000, rate of interest 6% per annum, time period is 2 years. We know that simple interest is equal to P into R into T divided by 100. Principal is 12,000 into R is 6 and T is 2 divided by 100. 0, 0 if you strike out, 120 into 6 into 2 will remain, which gives 1,440. Therefore, simple interest is equal to rupees 1,440. Amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. How much amount he has to pay? This interest plus again what he has to, the amount completely has to pay natural. Means principal plus this interest, which is equal to 13,440. Okay. Second case, if he took as compound interest, principal is 12,000, rate of interest is 6% per annum, time period is 2 years. Nothing changed. Okay. Amount is equal to, there I considered A1, this one A2 I considered. Okay. Both amount natural, you should not confuse. We know that amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. Substitute the values. 12,000 into 1 plus R is 6 divided by 100 whole to the power 2. This is time period. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 0. 3 by 50. 50 1s are 50 children plus 3 by 50. Okay. 12,000 into 50 plus 3 divided by 50 whole square. 50 plus 3 is 53 divided by 50 whole square will become 12,000 into 53 by 50 whole square. This you write as 53 by 50 into 53 by 50. Now you strike out 0, 0, 5 ones are 5 fours are 20 children. 4 will remain. If you put 0.0 you can consider 5 eights are 40. Then 4.8 into 53 into 53 which gives 13,483.20. You got amount here. Okay. I pay extra amount to Jamshed. If you took like this children differently, how much extra you have to pay means A2 minus A1 you do rupees 13,483.20 minus 13,440. That is rupees 43.20. Next question children. Vasudevan invested rupees 60,000 at an interest rate of 12% per annum compounded half yearly. What amount would he get? Children, he invested 60,000 rupees. How much amount he will get if he get only for 6 months or for 1 year? Okay. After 6 months how much he will get and after 1 year how much he will get we are going to find. Okay. First let us solve first one. Given principal amount is equal to rupees 60,000, rate of interest is 12% per annum he will get, which is nothing but 12 by 2, which is equal to 2 1 2 6 strike out 6% half yearly he will get. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. 60,000 into 1 plus 6 by 100 whole to the power 1. Why? Because only 1 half year children here. Time is equal to 6 months means 1 half year. Okay. For this reason I considered here as 1. Okay. Then 60,000 into here 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 0, 3 by 50, 50 ones are 50 plus 3 as it is divided by 50 whole to the power 1 children. If you wrote means also no problem. If you not wrote means also it is considered as only once. Then 60,000 into 53 by 50 will get 0 0 strike out. 5 ones are here 5 ones are 5 2s are 10, 0 0. Then 1,200 into 53 which gives rupees 63,600. Okay. Second part, principal amount is same children, that is rupees 60,000. Rate of interest is 12% which is equal to 6% half yearly. Then time period 1 year they give children. 1 year means 2 half years. Why we are doing again half means they asked us to find compounded half yearly. Okay, they mentioned in the question. That's why we are again converting into half years. Okay. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. 60,000 into 1 plus 6 by 100 whole square, because here 2 half years. Time period is 2 we have to consider. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 0. 3 by 50 you got, 50 ones are 50 plus 3 divided by 50 we can take. Whole square, the 60,000 as it is. Then 60,000 into 50 plus 3 is 53 by 50 whole square. Now 53 by 50 whole square means 2 times we have to write. 60,000 into 53 by 50 into 53 by 50. 0 0, this 0 0 strike out. 5 ones are 5, here 5 ones are 5 2s are 10, 0. Again here 5 ones are 5 2s are 10, 2 will remain, 5 4s are 20. 24 into 53 into 53. Which gives 67,416. Next question children. Arif took a loan of rupees 80,000 from a bank. If the rate of interest is 10% per annum, find the difference in amounts he would be paying after 1.5 years if the interest is compounded annually, compounded half yearly. He took loan of 80,000 children. If he paid compounded annually means how much it will be, and half yearly if he paid how much it will be, we are going to find. Observe here, compounded annually means first one we are going to solve. Given principal amount is 80,000, time is 1.5 year, rate of interest 10% per annum. If you done half yearly means children 10 by 2 which is equal to 5% it will become for half yearly. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power n. Okay. I taught you one more method children. If rate of interest is 2, R1, R2 different means we can consider R1 by 100 into R2 by 100 is it? Then I am going to apply that. Principal amount is 80,000 into 1 plus rate of interest 10 if I took 10 by 100 whole to the power 1 means here for 1 year I considered children. Another half year will be there. That I took as half yearly interest as 5. Okay. 1 plus 5 by 100. Here 5 ones are 5 2s are 10, 0 strike out. Here 0 0 is strike out. 1 plus 1 by 10 will remain. Here 1 plus 1 by 20. This 80,000 as it is. Here 10 into 1 is 10 children. 10 plus 1 is 11 by 10. Here 20 into 1 is 20 plus 1, 21 by 20. Okay. Then amount A is equal to 80,000 into 11 by 10 into 21 by 20 will come 0 0 strike out children, and 2 ones are 2 fours are at 0 0. Okay. 400 into 11 into, here it is 21. 400 into 11 into 21 remain. If you multiply children, 92,400 will come. Okay. If you consider for compounded half yearly, principal is same 80,000, rate of interest 10% per annum. 10 by 2 means 5%, half yearly will become. N is equal to, that is time, 1.5 year, which is 1 2 2 plus 1, 3 by 2 means 3 half years. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power N. 80,000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole to the power 3, because 3 half years. Okay. Then 5 ones are 5 2s are times 0. If you strike out, 1 by 20 will remain. 80,000 as it is, and this 3. 80,000 into 20 into 1 is 20 children. 20 plus 1, 21 by 20 whole cube. Now 80,000 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. Here 21s are strike out, and here 24s are 80 children, 3 zeros. Again 21s are, here 22s are 40, 2 zeros. Here 21s are, here 21s are 21 0. 10 into 21 into 21 into 21 will remain. If you multiply, 92,610 we will get. Difference in amounts is equal to rupees 92,610 minus 92,400, which is equal to